Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights 2 Hard Mode Edition. Last time Chandra sacrificed herself and Ammon Jerro decided to join us and help defeat the King of Shadow. Before I continue this, please, it really helps to please like, comment and subscribe on this video, and let's continue now.
Yes?
I had some questions for you.
No doubt.
What can you tell me about the King of Shadows?
That is a long tale. Some pieces of the tale I gave when we escaped. But there is more, yes. As you probably already know, the King of Shadows was once a creation, a guardian of Ilfan. By tapping into the power of the weave, the source of all magic in Faerun, Ilfan sought to make an invincible protector to shield its borders.
But it became corrupted.
Yes. Ilfan's enemies, the Netherese, in their quest for power ended up disrupting the weave. The Guardian relied on the weave to sustain itself. Without it, it was forced to seek another source of power in order to continue to protect Ilfan. It found a darker source of magic, the Shadow Weave, and tapping into it, transformed the Guardian of Ilfan into something else, the King of Shadows.
Who was the Guardian?
A man, perhaps. Who it was, I was never able to determine. But whoever it was, he was willing to give up himself to protect his empire. Give up his sense of self, his identity. It is no small sacrifice.
Using great sacrifice to some. It's something I would do to protect others. For a member of such society, it would not have been a choice. It would have been his duty.
Perhaps. Perhaps he saw the rightness of his actions, and there was no way to see what harm would come from it. There is a certain sympathy I have for such a man, for someone willing to make that choice.
What do you mean?
He cast away his family, his ties to his people, and he ended up suffering for it while attempting to save them. Such a motivation is not hard to understand. Even more now, to see the King of Shadows reviled for what he has done, and knowing that at its core, he sought only to protect the people under his care. Now, its people are gone, and even knowing its failure, it still seeks to protect its empire and, most importantly, itself.
I think he's talking about himself. He left his family to gain power, try to protect them. Yeah. How will he do that?
If it frees itself, it will seek to destroy anything that threatens it. You first, then I. Then it will destroy all civilization on the Sword Coast where its former empire lay. And from then on, I do not know what it will do. But the coast shall become as the mare is now, lifeless. Its only people raised from the dead to become the shades of the new Ilfan Empire. No doubt.
Why do you want to stop the King of Shadows?
Why do I wish to stop the King of Shadows?
Yes.
Perhaps this is a question you should ask yourself, since your motivation in all of this has been unclear from the start.
Unclear, you want to talk.
Really? Then let us speak plainly on this. Does he threaten you specifically? Do you feel that the Sword Coast cast beneath shadow would be an unwelcome thing? All life turned to death and ghosts? Or perhaps you would simply sleep better at night, knowing that a twisted remnant of the Ilfan Empire was as dead and buried as they are?
Let's see. It is my duty to stop all that threatens Neverwinter. The people of the Sword Coast do not deserve the suffering and death that the King of Shadow will cause. Bluff. I only wish to protect Neverwinter. The King of Shadow would kill me because I have the shards, the part of the ritual, so it's self-preservation. I don't really care about the King of Shadows, but promotion, wealth, and the land to come to my resort. I'm curious what his power is and how I might make use of it. That's evil. I think the first one or the second one. It is my duty to stop all the threats in Neverwinter.
I think you will find we are of the same opinion on the matter, though I suspect our methods differ. I wish to stop the King of Shadows because he is a threat to not only the people of Neverwinter, but to the Sword Coast and Farron itself. That is all, and while simple, it is the truth. Despite whatever onus has been placed on my actions, desperate measures were required to stop him the first time, and will be again. More can be saved as a result, and that is all that matters now.
Kill the few to save the many. Fine, I agree.
Now that is the first piece of wisdom I have encountered from someone in Neverwinter's service for some time. No doubt.
More questions? I'd like to know more about your past.
Yes, I imagine the history books have little to say on the matter, aside from my many misdeeds, which is how I wished it.
The Jerro family was once part of the highest nobility of Neverwinter. When growing up, I displayed a certain aptitude for magic, especially the magic tied to the lower planes.
With little training, I was able to do spells well beyond my years, and well beyond any training I received in the academies and elsewhere.
Elsewhere? Even so, how did you gain the power you have now, or had?
Gain it. With the lower planes, the power is always there. It just needs a focus and the will to control it.
In my case, it did not take long to master that power. The greater discipline came in using it sparingly so that few could see.
Why did you do that?
When one displays such power, it does not grant you freedom. It becomes a cage and makes you a target. You will be constantly beset by the problems of others, who will see your power as an excuse to compensate for the lack of theirs. That is never a position I want to be in, nor a philosophy I wish to encourage in others. Nevertheless, I displayed enough talent to be accepted by the Neverwinter court, to be the Jester Mage.
That seems a step down from your aspirations and talent level.
To make my intentions plain, it was a position of convenience and opportunity. One of many. The position allowed me to obtain access to many of the secrets of the Neverwinter, as well as free access to the Academy libraries, their vaults, and the court records. Also, I thought that perhaps my position might give me a greater voice when attempting to convince others of threats that beset us. But that proved to be an ill-founded conclusion.
Before you said you received training outside the academies of Neverwinter?
Oh yes, I had several teachers. Many are dead now through unfortunate circumstances, but not by my hand, I assure you. I sought teaching not only in Neverwinter and Waterdeep, but also across the plains from infernal allies, and even from the Arcane Brotherhood in Luskan.
The Arcane Brotherhood?
Yes. Provided one can stomach their politics, they have a vast library of knowledge to draw upon. And I also wish to study their workings from within, in case I needed to defeat them one day. Oddly enough, it was by walking these dark paths that I saw the greater threats we faced. Shadows were growing stronger around the Mayor of the Dead Men. This was due to the growing power of the King of Shadows.
What did you do?
I attempted to warn the court of Neverwinter of this, but they were too busy vying for power and holding blades to each other's throats to listen. So I sought allies elsewhere, amongst demons and devils, and even the Githyanki. And I used all the power I had, which was considerable. And by waging a war, by the nature of my allies, I became something others feared. I even gained the name of my enemy, as you proved when you first encountered me in my haven. To think you believed me to be our mutual enemy. The irony runs deep, indeed.
If you were fighting the King of Shadows, why were you fighting us?
Was I ever fighting you?
Yes!
All I recall is you tripping across my path, and my servants. Perhaps if you had sought another means to make your intentions known, we could have coordinated our efforts and none of this need ever have happened.
Perhaps you're right.
Then we are agreed on the matter. Regardless, that is behind us now. We now know the truth. We must cooperate to succeed.
Other questions?
No doubt.
Why did you choose now to reveal yourself?
I have only recently escaped my imprisonment in the lower plains. And since then, I have fought to re-establish my stronghold and gather my forces, which you have ruined with your carelessness.
Where were you being held?
Let us leave it for another time.
Influence
It has no
failure.
bearing on our present situation.
Okay.
No doubt.
Why was it such a surprise that Chandra was alive?
How any of my kin managed to survive is a mystery to me. It seems the Jerro line is more resilient than I thought. But yes, I thought the Jerro line had been ended in the war with the King of Shadows. During the battles that waged near the Mare, near Highcliff, there was so much chaos, I thought what remained of my family was lost. Now, they truly are.
So you fought the King of Shadows out of revenge?
This useless tracking through old memories has no bearing on our current quest. Let us focus on the present, not what or why I did things in the past.
I need more influence.
No doubt.
What do you know about the silver shards?
The shards, including the one lodged within you, are part of the Sword of Gith. Its history is a tiresome one. Ask the Githzerai if you would know more. She could no doubt recite countless metaphors concerning Gith and Zerthaman. The importance of the shards is that once recast into a blade, it is likely to have the power to harm the King of Shadows, and as such is vital to our quest.
Why only the silver swords?
I do not know. Perhaps their extraplanar origin is what makes the King of Shadows vulnerable to them. There may be some secret in their creation that is unknown to me, that may make them effective as well. Regardless, the King of Shadows is vulnerable to them, and to the Sword of Gith most of all. No doubt.
More questions? Why is such a place still alive?
Yes, during the battles that waged near the Mare.
Was it the loss of
This
Spana?
useless track,
Need
no
more
doubt.
need more influence, okay. You said you've completed the last part of the ritual of purification.
I did. But before I could reach the other statues, the Shadow Reaver arrived. And even with my allies, I could not stand against him. Now each of us bears the necessary pieces of the ritual. And together, we are the only ones who can harm him. Like it or not, we need each other if we are to succeed.
Yep, it seems we do. How can the ritual stop the King of Shadows?
If the Githzerai did not already explain, the ritual is designed to unmake the Ilfan Guardian, which the King of Shadows once was, and still is in part. But the Guardian is a shell, a vessel for what the King of Shadows has become. When it drew life from the Shadow Weave long ago, it became something else, something greater. Still, its outer skin is that of the Guardian. We must break that armor first, and once shattered, then we may strike at his essence.
Okay. When do we perform the ritual?
We must do it within the King of Shadows' fortress, as near to his heart as possible. Within the Mare of Dead Men, or the Merdelaine as the Druidess calls it. There is where we must go.
But the mare is surrounded by a cloud that devours life.
Yes, I know. I do not know how to defeat such a shield yet, but we must find a way.
Once the shell is broken, how do we strike at the essence?
To do that will require the Sword of Gith, which you carry with you. The silver swords of the Gith Yankee are the only weapons I have seen that have harmed the King of Shadows, and the Sword of Gith is the mightiest of such weapons.
I do not carry it yet. But the Sword of Gith is broken.
That fact did not escape me. We will need to remake it if we are to succeed.
Do you know how to reforge the sword?
No, but it is something we must discover, and soon. I do not believe reforging the sword will require all the shards. But as I have never done such a thing, I do not know for certain. The Githzerai who travels with us may know more. In that, she may have some use.
What does your ritual power allow you to do?
When the time is right, I will show you, not before. Part of power comes in knowing when to keep it a secret, and sharing it only with those you trust. No doubt.
Where did you get the Sword of Gith?
Some secrets I must have. But suffice to say that there are eyes throughout the plains that see more than I. No doubt.
Why do you have such disdain for Jayev?
Disdain? I hardly consider her worthy of emotion at all. She is a blind follower, an adherent of her own people's history. There is blindness in such things.
She has fought beside me against the King of Shadows, and it's worthy of respect.
Indeed, such a noble view. But she is but one. What of her people? Where are they against this threat? We need allies who understand our enemy, yet her people do nothing. The people of Farron are ignorant of the King of Shadows, yes, but her people are not.
I know why Jayev cannot enter the conflict.
Indeed. And why is that?
If they were to enter the conflict, the Githyanki would fight them instead of the King of Shadow.
And again I ignore politics in my haste to do battle. I had thought that perhaps because they were not tied to Farron and the courts of Neverwinter, the people of Gith would have a broader view. But I forget the unreasoning hatred of the Githyanki. The fear of such a division in battle should the Githzerai join the conflict. There is wisdom in such a decision.
Is there wisdom in being tied to politics and laws when so much is at stake? Wisdom? I think fear is what guides them, and the hope the Githyanki and us will be wiped out. Wisdom.
I suspect you may be right. And it was fear that prevented Neverwinter from acting so long ago. There is much lost with such a decision. But there is more to be lost if one does not make such a break with politics and laws and do what must be done.
Okay, influence, evil, influence, lost. Influence. Okay. I think I have another shard, I'm not sure. Combat bonus. Maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's talk to Bishop.
Yeah? Something you need?
Nothing. Sand.
Yes?
I'm afraid that you might have gotten the wrong idea about my entrance in your sand. I see, I shall remedy that at once.
Yes?
Okay. Eleni?
Is there something you need? Together let us work together in this, as there is much we may do. Is there something you need?
So, finally, I have enough influence with her. Why are you trying to help me?
Together we may act to uncover what threatens the land, and if that cause does not move you, then to uncover what threatens you and your people. Let us work together in this, as there is much we may do where alone we would fail.
And how do you think you can help me?
I can hear footfalls in the forests, the secrets the trees whisper, the stories stones tell. I can call upon the land to aid us, or harm those that would harm it. And you know the ways of towns and peoples, of civilization, of things that I know little about. We are two halves of a world, and together we may create a new circle, a window to see into both and share their secrets. Also, whatever is happening, I believe it to be tied to you in some way, and only by traveling with you will such mysteries be made clear. What did you wish to know?
If you know about the presence in the mare, can you guide us to
The
it?
mare is no longer a place all it took, and without life. Without the land to aid, such things are not born of the land. It is perhaps only by reaching
I
beyond.
think
What did you wish to know?
already... She already tell me that. The same thing. Nothing. Okay. Karga.
Something you need?
Okay. Nisha.
What's going on?
Son. So how can I help you today? Farewell. Go now.
Some way I can help?
No. Koala.
Great. What's wrong now?
No. Kasavia.
Yes? Is there something you wish of me?
Let's continue. Craft armor, craft weapon. I don't have enough skills.
What is your will?
Okay, let's see. Let's
You
continue.
no doubt have heard. Fort Lock has fallen. Nasher has summoned you. You are to report to Castle Never at once, and only you. Your companions are to wait here.
I shall leave at once.
Good. Ride fast for Neverwinter, and when you arrive, simply go straight to the castle. Nasher will be expecting you.
Oh, it's you, the captain of Crossroad Keep. I've been waiting for some time. I bring you greetings from Lusk.
Not now. The captain has urgent business. Whatever you need from him can wait till he returns
Yeah,
to
shut up,
Neverwinter.
bitch.
Yes, well, I'll be waiting anxiously for your return.
Damn it. I think I needed to recruit a merchant in Fort Lock. I don't have a weaponsmith. Act number 3. Okay.
There is a growing darkness to the south, and Crossroad Keep is our best hope to stopping the army of the King of Shadows from reaching Neverwinter. Your keep will play a great role in the war to come. We are still awaiting word from the defense of Fort Lock, but we fear the worst. But the tidings are not all ill. Lord Nasher has prepared something for you, for all your efforts on behalf of Neverwinter. Here, these are yours to wear and to wear proudly. It is the garb of knighthood, and soon Nasher shall make you a true knight in his service.
Thank you, Sir Naval.
As the days grow darker, the need for heroes grows greater, and Lord Nasher wants to recognize you as one of our finest. It is you who have built the keep into the force that it is. It is your name that is echoed on the lips of the men and women here. Even Sand has been known to say a kind word or two about you. What you
Even
wear is
Sand?
merely a cloak until that time, but you will find it carries with it special enchantments you may find helpful. Some of the finest mages and weavers of Neverwinter have crafted these cloaks. They should afford you some measure of protection while wearing them. The rest you will discover for yourself. The ceremony will take place in the Great Hall. We have gathered together many nobles from all over Neverwinter. Come now, let us make our way to the antechamber outside the Great Hall. Lord Nasher awaits. Your companions, the people you have assembled in Crossroad Keep believe in you. And through you believe in Neverwinter.
Why do I have a sword?
It is no small thing you have done here.
Come on, man. I'm a monk. Don't use weapons.
Is that... Gods, it's the ancient alarm. I never thought I'd live to see this day. We are under attack.
Vampires. And the undead.
We are here.
Nasher, we must get him at once. Okay, first of all, what is this weapon? And this cloak. Plus 3 deflection, plus 9 hit points, plus 1 charisma, freedom of movement, plus 1 regeneration, plus 2 diplomacy. Okay. Let's go.
Prepare to become one with eternity.
Let's cast 8. Let's kill the Shadow Priest. Let's try and improve knockdown. Resisted. Nice. Let's cast Bless. Come on, kill him. You know what? Let's use the Sacred Flame. Now let's kick their ass. Yeah, bitch. Level up. You do a lot of damage now. That was
We need to
awesome.
reach a more defensible location. There is a guard room in the hall round the corner from here. There we can make our stand. To the guard room. Follow me.
Okay, we got a nice cloak. Let's take all the loot. And level up. Let's see. Okay. What is this? Kama. Okay. Let's level up. Let's save before it. Okay, I want to level up in Sacred Feast and Concentration, Heal, Lore, Spellcraft and Tumble. Okay, let's gain Concentration, Lore, Spellcraft, Tumble, and let's gain some Heal. Better healing. Sacred Feast AC bonus, Sacred Feast Conduct. We gain one more AC, and wow! We have more damage with our fist, 1d10. Very nice. And I think we have more spells, yeah. What is Awakened Sins? Subject command takes 1d6 point of blunt damage per caster level. I want something that buffs my spells. Flame of Faith. You can temporarily turn a single normal cast weapon into a magic flame one. That's officials of the deity. If good, resistant to cold. Magic circle against alignment. Prayer is good. One to attack damage and damage, skill check and save throws. Enemy receive -1. And Weapon of Energy. I don't have a weapon, so it doesn't matter. Weapon of the deity. Shield of Warding. Searing Light. You direct a beam of white hot light at a single target. The beam deals divine damage based on the target's racial type. Undead. 1d8 per caster level to a maximum of 10 to construct. That's nice. And let's do mass 8. Very nice. It's 1+ to attack rolls and save against fear effects, plus temporary hit points equal to 1d8 plus. Okay. Nice. Let's rest. Cannot rest here. Ah. Nice. Okay, I need to save Lord Nasher. Let's go and save this. Save Nasher. Okay. Petitioner's room. It's locked. What's in your chest? Nothing. Ah, and I got a cloak. I got cloak, 1 charisma, +3 deflection, +9 hit points, freedom of movement, regeneration, 1 +2 diplomacy. Freedom of movement is let's see what is freedom of movement. Freedom of movement. Spellcasting. Open specialization. Extra stunning. I don't see it. Well, I think it's something that if we are bound to the ground or something, we can move. I think.
Everyone into the guard room now, quickly! The castle has been sealed. It is part of the ancient defenses of the castle should it ever be attacked, something we thought would never happen. Unfortunately, it has cut us off from Lord Nasher. You must get to him or all is lost.
It is my duty to defend him, and defend him I shall.
Good. Look behind the tapestries in the hall. One of them should hold an entrance to Neverneath, the chambers beneath Castle Never. Neverneath has always been closed to us, but it is said when the castle is in danger, a path opens for defenders of Neverwinter. Make your way to Lord Nasher's side. We will try to be there as soon as the defenses are lifted.
Okay. I need healing. Of course. Of course! Nice. I think this ring is pretty much redundant now. Because the cape is better. Okay, where I need to go? Let's kill some vampires. Got pretty sick damage now. A lot of damage with our fist. We kick ass. And I love the circle kick. Let's do knockdown. Nice. Okay. Let's go. Let's do another knockdown. Resisted. Let's do 8. Let's drink some potions. Potion of bark skin. Ouch! Come on, kick his ass. Come on. Come on. Vampire. Okay, we are nearly dead. Let's drink some potion. Come on, kill him. Yeah, baby! 204 XP. That's nice. Knockdown, success, hit. Another knockdown. Resisted. Let's do stunning attack. Stunning fist. Another stunning fist. Failed. I think she's undead. She's immune to my attack. She absorbs a lot of damage. She has damage reduction. Okay, let's cast Lesser Restoration. And let's drink some potions. Let's drink some potions. Cure serious wounds. Nice. Okay. This is locked. This is locked. Shadow Priest. Let's do some stunning fist. Nice! Got him. Look, he's stunned. Wait, I didn't kill him. Ah, I did kill him. Nice. Stop healing yourself. Come on. Nice. Amulet and belt. I need to drop some things. Helmet. Let's drink Potion of Law. Amulet of Electrical Resistance. Let's drop some things. Drop this. Vial of Burning Water. And I think I don't need this anymore. Scarp of Protection. Got too much shit. What else I do not need? I do not need this, but I think it sells for a lot of gold. Let's drop this kit. Giant's Bane. Sling. Fair gold. Sling. I think I can drop these rings. I can wear this ring for now. It's 1+1 against undead. And I'm fighting undead here. Belt. Brawler's belt. Pretty suck. This belt's pretty suck. Sucks.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Okay. Let's... What shall I drop? +3 strength. +2. I drop this.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Let's drop this sword, I don't need it. Okay. Look how much XP I already gained. I think there's something behind here. Tapestry. Okay, let's save before we go in. Castle Never. You entered Neverwinter and triggered its ancient defense. To reach Lord Nasher in the throne room, you will have to demonstrate your loyalty to Neverwinter. Okay. Be aware that you approach the cipher of Lord Anne of Never. My duty in life and my pact in death is the defense of this castle, I built with my 2 hands. Continue onwards, your loyalty to Neverwinter will be tested. Friends of Neverwinter have not to fear. To those who are foreign or enemies of Neverwinter, be your form Ilosk or the wilds of some place unknown, your presence will be cleansed. Let's cast 8. Some gold. More gold. There's a long way to the throne. Okay. Mine are the hands that build Neverwinter, but not without my loyal fingers. How many fingers have I? Fingers. 10, I think. No, but continue forward that I might enter redeem you. What? It doesn't have 10 fingers. Let's do prove knock now. Who doesn't have 10 fingers? Wait, come here, come over here. I'm a true ninja. Kicking all these imps. They worth little experience. Very little. Okay, now let's save before it. Now, let's do it. What name has the lake beside Neverwinter? Black Lake. Yes, it is name of the black blood the orcs spilled within the lake when it liberated this land. We gain XP with every correct answer. I gain experience. That's nice. I need all the experience I can get. Okay, let's save. I want XP. Were you an enemy of Neverwinter, where would you be buried? I think the Tomb of the Betrayers, we've been there. Yes, Neverwinter is distinct from the savages that surround it by the mercy we show to our defeated foes. I've been there. I've been in the Tomb of the Betrayers. We fought undead there. More gold, potion of bless.
Is a bit of a strain.
Okay, let's save. And what is the next question? State the more common name of the artery of Neverwinter. Artery? Castle Never? Merchant Quarter? No. I want experience. Let's reload. I think it's the docks.
This load is a bit of a strain.
Why do I lose these spells every time I... Okay. Docks. No. What? What the hell, man? I need his experience. Answer again. Merchant Quarter, Neverwinter River. Yes! The Neverwinter River is called our artery from the warmth of its water and from the blood spilled the defense of Neverwinter. Nice. Let's gain more spells before continue. Bless. Kick some ass! Pow, pow. Okay, save. Where might an enemy of Neverwinter find a map of our city? The archives. No, but continue further and might other redeem yourself. What the hell? If not the archives, where can you find a map? Let's see. Okay. Castle Never. No. Damn it. I wanted experience. The merchant district. No. What? This is bullshit, man. This is some bullshit. Okay, so it has to be Ilosk. It's nothing? What? It's not a merchant quarters, it's not Castle Never. It's not the archives.
This load.
Not this, not... Casanova? No. Let's say nothing, let's see what it does. Maybe I just don't know. Say nothing. Yes, a friend of Neverwinter would never reveal the map of its enemies. Yeah, I thought so. This is a tricky question. Save. How many gates must one pass through Neverwinter's harbor to her castle? Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, damn it! I think there's 4. I don't know what. How they counted, but let's say 3. 3. Yes, the mighty gates built so that if one fails, the other will prevail. Okay. Protection. Let's do Entropic Shield. No, I already have Entropic Shield. Let's do Divine Favor. Bless. Save. You have been proven to know Neverwinter, but for Neverwinter to know you, you must declare your loyalty to her. I declare my loyalty to Neverwinter. Lawful. So be it. The stone of this castle bears witness to your fealty, protector of Neverwinter. Take your place among us. Satu, the 9 will protect the resting place from any approach, but one of the 9 is missing. Take his place to join my side. Okay. Satu. Show 5th of the 9. 3 dragons could not slay him. Alas, the treachery of the 4th. Dressier, 4th of the 9. His death as a traitor does not release him from service. Ah, there's a chest here. Let's open them. Okay. That's a lot. We need a lot of... Wow. I need Nishka here. Forsabard, 3rd of the 9. She never bore a child, but was a mother to Neverwinter children. Galvan, 2nd to the 9. The only one who remembers the promise left unfulfilled. Let's see. Tavlan, 1st of the 9. We shall not rest until the sword takes its rightful place. Slade, last of the 9. Sadly, his first day was his last battle. Temper, 8 of the 9. Nigans of the soul, who kept all of us young. I think I will break this chest. I want this... I want the loot. Island 7 of the 9 is just cutting Alask. Ouch! Long sword. Long sword. All is long sword? Rod of Never.
This load is a bit of a
My scepters have been plundered and my 9 destroyed. Through the Rod of Never may leave my grasp, it shall not go far. Only the Lord of Castle Never can use the rod, only while within these walls. Okay, it opened the door. Plus 4 strength. Let's drop something. More strength. I have too much stuff. Cloak of movement.
This load
Let's drop this.
is a bit of a strain.
And I still want these things. Let's break this. I thought there'll be something more good. I thought there would be better things. What is his armor? Plus, let's take
This
it.
load is a bit of a strain. This load is a bit of a strain. Let's have at it.
Another scorn. Dagger.
Time for a bit of the game.
Let's drink less potion of lesser restoration. Okay, what? Blue diamond. Okay, let's continue. Goiven will be interested in hearing about this place. Goinaven. It's the little halfling. Okay, before I go, let's cast Bless and Aid. Here's Lord Nasher.
This Shadow Reaver may seem a difficult foe, but hold your ground, and reinforcements shall be here soon.
Assassins. They sent assassins here. So this is how this enemy fights, with shadows instead of cold steel.
How did these things get in?
They must have used night and magic to their advantage, hoping to strike at us, at you, before we could prepare.
This King of Shadows.
His forces are powerful. Is that the Rod of Never you carry? Let me see it. I had heard the rod rested below, but none have been able to enter Lord Halloweth's tomb. It seems the ancient alarms of the keep open the way. With this rod, I should be able to open some of Castle Never's oldest secrets. It seems some good has come from this surprise attack. I think this enemy fears to face us on the field of battle. He fears to face Neverwinter and all its knights, and that now includes you. You have earned this through your deeds, the title of Knight in Service to Neverwinter.
Thank you, my lord.
Don't thank me yet. I haven't given you your orders.
My lord, there are certain rites for inducting knights that must be...
Naval, I knighted you at Redfellow's Watch in the mud with orcs surrounding us. Ceremonies can wait. Now bow and be knighted.
A knight of Neverwinter is entitled to land, a keep, and forces, my lord.
And he shall have them. But you, Knight Captain, and your efforts here, you have served Neverwinter beyond the call of duty, risking your life not once, but several times without hesitation. If there is anything that I think will be the light against this shadow that comes against us, it is you and the fortress I have granted you. I offer you an honor. To become one of the Neverwinter Nine, the protectors of Neverwinter, the surrounding lands, and most importantly, its people.
I'm grateful and I accept, Lord Nasher.
Very well. For your efforts at Crossroad Keep and your battles against these minions of Shadow, I convey upon you the mantle of one of the Neverwinter Nine.
And a much-deserved title it is, Knight Captain. We welcome you into our ranks.
But on to the matters at hand. You have done more to halt this beast's advance than any of my knights. When he strikes, you are there to counter it, but that is no longer enough. I am tired of waiting for this enemy to strike. I want you to find this King of Shadows. I want this beast to answer for the blood of every guardsman slain here tonight. If he crosses Neverwinter again, I want it to be the last time. To the servants of Neverwinter here before me, all fighting men of Neverwinter must take to the field to face this foe. You have seen one of its servants, and as terrible as it may seem, it can be beaten, and so can our enemy. You must spread the word. Help your neighbors to evacuate their homes as we fortify the walls of Neverwinter. We cannot allow our people to be placed in jeopardy. We alone must face this threat. Go now, and do what you can to prepare for the coming battle.
And so a strategy must be formed. These reavers, whatever these things of shadow are, there is no way the Grey Cloaks can fight them. If our enemies cannot be killed...
They are pawns only. Powerful, yes, but not the true threat. The base that the enemy is striking from. If we cannot reach it, then we cannot take the battle to him. He can send his soldiers out without fear of counterattack, and there is nothing we can do but fall back.
Even if these ruins could be reached, we still need more men. Between the plague and the war with Luskan...
Then we will gather more men, but not just men. This enemy threatens not just us. We must make allies, and we must do so quickly. There is much to be done, I think. But I have faith in your efforts. It is said that the captain of Crossroad Keep is the lord of the manor in all but name. Now I've named it for you, but it will not be enough. I am in need of answers, information, and as many soldiers as you can gather. I need to know how these shadow reavers can be killed, and how I can reach their master.
And we need allies wherever they can be found, from all the races, all the peoples. This is not our war, it is theirs, whether they know it or not.
How can I find out how to defeat the Shadow Reavers?
We asked the enemy. We still have some of the Arcane Brotherhood in our dungeons. Let them provide us with answers. See to it.
There must be some way to reach the King of Shadows' stronghold.
My lord, I believe Aldenon is already searching for a means by which we can reach the King of Shadows' stronghold.
Half the task will be him finding it, and the second task will be trying to understand him when he explains it.
Where can I find allies where can allies be found?
There are old alliances that Neverwinter had years ago, in the days before I took the crown. I need you to reforge these alliances. Without more troops, this battle is already lost. A clan of dwarves, the Iron Fist clan, is said to have returned to their clanhold in Old Owl Well after the pass was liberated by Neverwinter. Perhaps they would be grateful enough to aid us in the coming battle. But we cannot count on them being able to join the effort. And even so, there is still the matter of the King of Shadows.
What about the lizard men?
The lizard men of the mare? What of them?
Will they fight for us?
They are being attacked by the King of Shadows as well, why not?
I do not think any lizard man would be quick to come to the aid of Neverwinter, even if we could speak with them.
Yet, if they would join us, they know the terrain, perhaps even know about more of the movements of the King of Shadows through the mere. If you think you can contact them and persuade them to help us, then may the gods smile upon you. Such allies might give us the edge we need.
I shall see to it at once.
Then I shall leave you both to these preparations. I must attend to the troops and the war effort. You are to attend to the King of Shadows. Of all our knights, no one has a greater chance of finding his weakness than you. I shall gather our forces, but you must show me where we must march. Return to Crossroad Keep and begin preparations. Naval will go to assist you, and he will remain there as long as needed. Now, go!
All of my companions here. I'm level 13. Let's save. I will continue this next time. So see you then. Bye bye.